Hello folks, and welcome here once again to Divine Fine Motors, and thank you so very much for being here. God bless you and your family, and I mean that with all of my heart. I hope and pray that you're well, healthy, and happy wherever you may be at this moment. And I sell these all over the world and have been, gosh, going on probably 14 or 15 years now. I was fortunate and blessed to have found the gentleman who is presently 80 years old, super nice guy living in Georgia, that bought this beautiful motorcycle in 1997 at the Harley-Davidson dealership. He had ordered it, and folks, he is the only owner of this bike since it was brand spanking new. Again, 80-year-old gentleman, super nice guy, and we worked out a deal. He was a pretty good negotiator. Of course, he knew what he had, but it's probably one of the nicest heritage springers that I have ever had. It is by far the fastest, strongest heritage springer that I have ever been on. And folks, it only has 66,295.4 miles. Now, it might have a little bit more. I'm going to ride this thing a little bit more, but only 6,295 miles on it. And it is absolutely in amazing, divine condition. As you can see, it's the birch white with the red, one of my favorite colors of all these motorcycles. You know, I've got a few bikes put back. I don't have a heritage springer yet. I've been talking about keeping one, and if I don't decide to go ahead and sell this one, I might just put this one in my collection. It's, again, always kept inside in a climate controlled facility, all original paint. This thing is amazing. He said he put 2 new tires on it. I put a brand new battery on it, and my guy, one of the best in the world at high-tech motorcycle repair here in Tarpon Springs, he encouraged me to go ahead and put a new big old heavy duty nice chrome starter. So you got a brand new starter. This did have a 2-in-1 dual exhaust on it, or a 2-in-1 exhaust system, and Harley-Davidson put that on there when it had 500 miles on it. A gentleman told me, said, Jack, I took it back to the Harley dealer. The bike was it only had about 50 horsepower from the factory. I talked with all kinds of people about building the motor, the Evo motor, and after many weeks in discussions, we all decided it would be the best and most beneficial and get the most bang for the buck to go ahead. He bought one of the newer 113 cubic inch S&S motor, and had Harley-Davidson to put that on there. And they took and put a 2-in-1 exhaust, and we changed that out. I went ahead and put a dual exhaust system on there for you, or for me. It's got the big S&S oil pump, and we put that nice, beautiful, big, heavy-duty starter on there. Dual exhaust. It's got a brand spanking new battery. Folks, the leather on this, it's got every fringe that it came with from the factory that I saw and counted. They're all just the leather, the seats, no rip, no tears. The paint, there's not a scratch or a ding or a dent on it that I saw anywhere. And you can look too, all of the wheels, the hubs, the spokes, the spoke nuts. It's just amazing. The bike is just in excellent condition. It is absolutely awesome. The only thing that I would do if I took it to a museum, is I would change out this windscreen. Or if I took it to a bike show, or if I just had it, that windscreen's old and kind of dulled out a little bit, but it does come with the windshield bag. It even has the factory leather conditioner that was still in the saddlebags. These bags, like I said, these are all original. These are the Harley bags that was on this bike when it was brand new. And they're just in excellent condition. All your chrome. You even got the nostalgia footboards. Probably not a foot ever been on those rear ones, and not too long on the front ones. It's got the, well, you can see of all the ads it has the windshield bag. You can see too on the lettering on your knobs and stuff. He just hardly ever used this bike at all. Another good sign when you're looking at a motorcycle, you can look at this basket weaving on the sides of this seat, and you can see very little wear. It's got the nice red dash that was bought back in 1997. That's not a Dashinator, that's the real deal. I love the grips. The bike is just awesome. You can see it's got the mud flaps. All those mud flaps still have all of the fringe on them as well. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous bike. So if you want it, I've got a couple of numbers on that ad. One of them's mine, one of them's my beautiful bride of 28 years, Reba Carroll. You can give us a call. I'll be happy to tell you what the reserve is. I give everybody an equal opportunity to go ahead and buy it at the reserve price before that has been met. Once that's been met though, and there's 12 hours left, I've got to let it go to the end of the auction. But if you want this thing, it will not last till the end of the auction. I can just about guarantee you that, but you ought to call me. It's truly one of the nicest ones I've ever had, and somebody is going to be absolutely blessed by it. But it is in what I consider pristine, excellent, excellent condition. It's a 20 out of 10. Like I said, all the hubs, can you see that? The nuts, and the back wheel's the same way. I've got you some pictures of the back wheel. Even underneath the frame, all that stuff is just amazing. I'll fire it up for you. It sounds awesome. But underneath this bike is as nice as the rest of it. Like I said, this all the spokes, the spoke nuts, the hub, all that stuff is just great. So there you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and fire it up for you. I'm gonna get on it here while I start it. It's got a nice big S&S carburetor on this 113, son. It's just awesome. Here we go. Purrs like a kitten. Sounds awesome. These dual exhausts do have a baffle on them, so that will be no problem for you. All the lights work, the signal, the horn, all that stuff works good. Signals, all the lights are great. There's your other signal. Brake light. Beautiful, beautiful motorcycle. Reader light. There you see it's got the sun's out. There you go. But look at it. There's not, I'm telling you, there's just not a mark on it hardly anywhere. Everywhere you look, it's that nice. That's running with no choke on, and it'll do that all day long. Of course, all your springs, all that stuff is just perfection. Oil's clean as a pin, and somebody is really, really going to be blessed It's got a nice big Harley-Davidson lock I'm going to send with it. Of course, I'll put this back in the saddlebag. It also has the original owner's manual that come with it. This is what you get on the sale. I do have some extra stuff that he had. I have the coveted big barrel bag on the back here that looks just like this saddlebag. And I also have a big tall backrest. I will sell you those if you want before the bike leaves. I can also help you get it shipped to anywhere in the country. Of course, I am a car dealer, so I'm very experienced with getting this stuff shipped. So there it is. And again, thank you all. God bless you. And congratulations on this phenomenal motorcycle. Again, give me a call at one of the 2 numbers. And thank you all so much. I'm going to shout out real quick to all the people who have bought from Carol and I and the kids. God love us. I mean, God love you. God love us. It's been about 2,600 of you. And we're going on 13 years now at Divine Fine Motors. And I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate you, and we'll continue to go out and find these awesome motorcycles, vehicles, boats, whatever it is that we may find and sell you. Again, thank you. Be kind to one another, love on one another, and please read to those kids. Tell them how great they are. Tell them about all the great things that they're going to do in the world. And we, again, thank you so much. Congratulations on this one. Bye-bye.